The guardian of the olive trees, Suleyman Hassan, 76 years old. On June 5th, 1967, in the morning, while I was busy threshing the wheat, an Israeli fighter jet flew very low overhead. Then it circled round and dropped a bomb on the Jordanian army that has been there since 1948. We, the villagers, immediately came out of our houses as we feared they would be targeted. In the late morning, the Israeli army arrived in jeeps, gathered everyone together at the edge of the village, and told us to leave immediately, as we were with just the clothes on our backs. We took the main road, terrified, escorted by Israeli soldiers, offering no resistance. We didn't know what resistance meant. We had no weapons, and we did not understand what was happening. I still wonder today what would have happened if we had all said no, if we had tried to resist the Israeli army. The soldiers did not want us to walk by night, so we had to stop under the olive trees near Nablus. My father took me aside and asked me to return secretly to Kafr Laqif with my cousin, going by the field paths to fetch some food and clothes to keep us warm. We were children of this countryside, and it only took us a few hours to get back. The village was silent. First, I released our 15 cows so that they could survive. Then I filled a big bag with flour, took some blankets, and we set off to go back. When we got to Nablus, there was only the Israeli army there. Our family had continued on its way, and the soldier ordered us to go home. We begged to join our family, who had already gone on ahead, but he stopped us and sent us back to where we came from. That is when I realized that we could actually all go back to Kafr Laqif, that the army did not have the means to control everything. So my cousin and I set off on the field paths and managed to catch up with our family. One by one, I had to shake them to convince them. We must go home, I shouted. We must go back, otherwise we're going to lose everything. We can't let them do that. Even though I was but 24 years old, I convinced all our neighbors one by one. Giving up was out of the question. We had to pull ourselves together. I won that battle. The people of Kfar Laqif turned around and started back home. The Israeli soldiers were too busy controlling the border to notice anything. We were aware that going back home was in itself an act of resistance.